Just take a bit of time to allow yourself to arrive into the practice. You might like to close down the eyes, or you don't need to. Just allow your shoulders, elbows, jaw, everything to be heavy and release whatever tension from the day. You might take a moment to scan through your body and get a sense for where that stress or tension might be. Maybe just check in with the feeling of your legs and feet as where they connect to the ground. Or you might listen into the sounds either inside your house, out on the street. Slowly bringing your attention away from the busy mind, the monkey mind that tells us we always have to plan, we always have to solve problems. Just allow ourselves to drop into the practice just for the next 60 minutes. Just take all the time you need to bring the attention into the breath. Without trying to change your breath, you might just start watching the gentle inhale and then exhale. As your belly expands out and then contracts back to the spine. Just give your breath all the time it needs. Each practice we start exactly where we are in life, without judgment. So just honor your body as it is today. Honor your mind, however busy. Honor your spirit. We use practice just to learn something about ourselves. Maybe from those learnings, we can make small intentions towards changing the patterns, changing the habits of our lives. Let's take our hands down to the side of the body. We're going to inhale to lift up and reach up. Turn the palms, and as we sigh out, just feel all the busyness move down the body, away from the mind, and more down towards the mid part of our body. Chinese medicine, we usually call this the dantian, the center of gravity. Let's inhale and lift up again, palms turn up. You might feel like you're lifting a heavy weight. Turn the palms, drop down through the shoulders, press through the sit bones, just allow everything to sink down. And one more time, we're going to lift up. Feel like we're drawing in new energy with the breath. Turn the palms, side out. Let's bring the left hand to our heart center, right hand down to the belly. And just take a moment to feel into the breath. You might start the practice today with a Buddhist meditation called the 5 remembrances, or the 5 daily reflections. And it might sound a bit dark at first, but just go with it. This is something that many monks do every day of their lives, and it's to help teach ourselves to just be a little more mindful, to be in the moment, not to always be putting off what's coming, just to allow whatever is in the world into our lives. Essentially, it's a contemplation of death. And the Stoics have a similar thing called memento mori. It's very simple. If you'd like to say these words to yourself, please do, and just stay in the breath. First daily reflection. Just like everyone else, I am of the nature to grow old, and there is no way to escape getting older. Number 2, just like everyone else, I am of the nature to occasionally become ill. There is no way to escape illness. The 3rd reflection, just like everyone else, everything that is born, I am of the nature to die, and there is no way to escape death. The 4th reflection, everything I care about, everything that I love, everything that I like doing is of the nature to change and become separated from me. And there is no way to escape this change and this separation. And the final reflection, my actions are my only true belongings. They are the ground on which I stand. So you can say these simple sentences to yourself anytime to just help yourself become a little more present, enjoying every breath as if it might be your last breath, every step as if it might be your last step. Just teaching ourselves to just be a little more mindful, a little more present. Slowly blink open your eyes if they're closed, and let's come on to block if you like to be seated. And maybe just change your seated position just a little. We're going to bring some movement into our spine, going through all 6 directions of our spinal movement. Let's interlace the fingers, lift the hands up, inhale the breath, and we're going to push out and draw the chin to the chest. Inhale, turn the palms in and draw the breath into the body. Exhale, sigh it out, push the hands forward. Let's inhale to draw in, pressing through the sit bones. Feel the spine extend long, neck is long. And then exhale, we push out, curve the spine, draw the chin into the chest. Let's inhale to draw the hands in, turn the palms and press up this time. Feel that extension through the crown of the head. Neck is long, you might tuck your chin just a little. Hands slowly come down as we sigh it out. Let's inhale to press up again. Exhale, turn the palms, draw the hands down. Let's creep the hands forward in front of the body, keeping the sit bones down. Let's come as far forward as we can. Extending through the shoulders. We're going to creep the hands a little to the right hand side, opening through the left side body. Walking back to the middle. And we sigh out to walk the hands out to the left and open the right side. Take a breath. Let's slowly pour the hands back. Taking our left thumb and our right hand, we're going to reach up again. Inhale to grow tall. And then exhale, just draw that thumb across, keeping the left sit bone down. Take a breath. Inhale to lift up through the center. Switch to the right thumb and just draw it over the body. Let's inhale to reach up again. Let's do one more time each side. Inhale to reach up. Exhale. Let it go. Now let's roll the shoulders, roll the shoulders. let's take our right elbow behind the head, right hand behind the head. We're going to inhale to look up to the elbow. Take our left hand to our right knee. So we're twisting through our thoracic spine, the mid part of our spine. Exhale, let's bring the elbow to the opposite knee. Inhale to lift it up and look back. Exhale, draw it across the body. Inhale to reach up. Exhale, let it go. One more time, let's reach back and look back. And then take the hand down behind the body so we're in a twist. Take a breath. Let's breathe in again. As we exhale, maybe we can twist a little further, maybe not. And then slowly walk the hands back. Let's take the left hand behind the head. The right hand comes to the left knee. Let's inhale to look back, reach up. Exhale, draw the elbow across the body. Inhale to reach up. Exhale, let it go. Find your own rhythm here, moving through the mid part of the spine. You might feel like you're wringing out the spine. One more time, let's look up and then take the hand behind, side out. Let's take one more breath in, maybe twist a little deeper. All right, let's take out a block if we're sitting on anything, and we're going to slowly come back onto all fours, pressing our hands into the mat, spread the fingers wide. Make sure your shoulders are directly over the wrists. Tuck the toes at the back. We're going to press your hands and press through our feet and just lift the knees up. Just an inch or so off the ground. Take a breath. Feel a little bit of heat coming into the body. Sigh it out. Whenever you need to, slowly come down. Let's inhale to lift the chin up, drop the spine down. And then exhale, curl the spine. Chin comes into the chest. Inhale, we lift the chin. Feel like we're the cat, the master of stretching. Find your own flow with the breath here, moving between the flexion and extension of the spine. If you've ever seen a cat jump down from the tallest tree, you would know that it tends to land and just walk away as if nothing happened, even though it fell such a far distance. We all know as humans that if we fell the equivalent distance, our bodies would shatter at the bottom of the tree. But the cat knows how to relax all its bones, all its muscles. It knows how to let go of tension, let go of stress. So as you move through this, you might feel like you become the cat, the master of stretching, master of knowing how to take all the tension out of the body. Let's meet back in the center. We're going to roll up our right arm, reach up, inhale and lift up. And then exhale, curl it under the body, thread it through. Inhale to reach up, lift the arm up. Exhale, let it go. Inhale to reach up. Exhale, let's come down to the mat. Let's peel up the left arm, inhaling. Exhale, thread it under. Inhale to lift up. Exhale, side up. One more time. And let's bring the hands back under. We might come onto our sit bones now, taking the legs in front. And we're going to extend the legs out, heels pressing into the floor. Bring the hands down by the hip bones, flat to the mat. And we're going to press up and lift our tailbone up, bend our knees. Let's just side out to prepare. Inhale, press through the heels, press through the hands, lift the knees, lift the tailbone up. Exhale, press through the floor and bring the hip bones back in between the hands. Inhale to lift. Exhale. Just check that your shoulders are stacked directly over the wrist. And your heels and hands shouldn't really be changing position here. As you flow through the breath, press through the floor and lift the hips back in between the hands. Inhale to lift up. Exhale, side up. One more time, we inhale, lift. Exhale, let it go. Draw the feet in towards the body, soles of the feet touching. And you can just wrap your hands around. We're connecting our kidney points at the bottom of our foot, just below the ball of the big toe. We're just going to rock from side to side, moving through the glutes. Be a little playful here, whichever direction your body feels like going. Just allow it. And whenever you're ready, we're going to roll over the knees, come back onto all fours, press through the hands, take the fingers out wide, and we're going to lift the tailbone up into our first downward facing dog. Tailbone is high, you might press through the heels, press through the back of the calves, the back of the thighs. Take a breath, side out. Let's slowly walk our feet in towards the hands, all the way up to the front of the mat. And just allow yourself to let it go, to hang down. And then we're going to curl up as slow as we can, one vertebrae at a time, to meet in Tadasana. Take all the time you need. All right. Let's spend a moment just finding our feet and their position on the floor, hip width apart, lift up all the toes. So you can place your toes down one by one, big toe, second toe. Just feel that connection to the earth, sense of stability. Maybe rock a little forward and back from the ball to the heel of the foot. Maybe rock onto the outside arch. We use this time to just move the energy away from busy mind and down towards the lower half of our body and its connection to the earth. Let's take our palms facing forward, arms down by the side of the body. Let's take a moment in this Tadasana pose, the mountain pose, moment in stillness. When we find stillness, this is when our body repairs and restores itself. When we might find greater awareness, where we're at, clarity, resilience. Bring the attention back to the breath. See if there's anything in the body you can soften down. Collarbone, shoulders, jaw. Let's bring the smallest hint of a smile to the corners of our mouth. All right, we'll inhale to lift up and reach up. Exhale, flow down. Side out. Hands ahead. Inhale, halfway lift, hands to the shins. Let's side out, take the hands to the mat, step the legs back into a plank position. Tuck the toes. We'll inhale to roll forward, bringing the shoulders over the hands. And exhale, bend the elbows, keeping them close to the body, slowly come down. Inhale, cobra. And we sigh out to tuck the toes, lift the tailbone, come back to our downward facing dog. Take a breath. Let's inhale to raise the right leg up. And exhale, we're going to draw the knee to the chest and just step it forward. Let it land wherever it does. Drop the back knee. Pressing through the feet, we're going to take our hands up to the sides, out wide, lift up and reach up. And then we exhale, bring the hands to the chest. Let's keep our attention on our feet, on our sense of balance. Pressing through the toes. We'll inhale to draw the elbow across the body, outside the knee. Stack the palms. Take a breath. You can lift the back knee if you'd like to. Bring a little heat into the body. Let's drop our left hand down, right arm peels up into a twist. Exhale, drop the hand back to the mat. Let's step the back leg forward. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, let's come up all the way, reaching up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Take a breath. Let's inhale to reach up again. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, let's bring the hands down and step back, plank position. Take a moment pressing through your fingers, palm of your hand. Let's inhale to roll forward, shoulders over the wrists. Exhale, bend the elbows, drop down. Inhale, curl the spine, cobra. Exhale, tuck the toes and lift that tailbone up. Take a few breaths here. Take a moment to just check in with your fingers, with your toes, heels pressing down. No matter how close they get to the mat, everybody is different. Tailbone lifting up. Let's take an inhale and lift our left leg this time. Reach it back. And then as we exhale, we bend the knee to the chest, step the foot forward. Just allow it to land wherever it does. Drop the back knee. Let's inhale to take both arms out to the side, reaching up. Hands to the heart center, side out. Take a breath in to draw the elbow outside the knee, stacking the palms, stacking the elbows. Press through the toes, lift the back knee if you like. Bring all the attention to the ground, the stability through your toes. Let's Let's drop the right hand down, peel up the left hand into a twist. And we exhale, hand down to the mat. Inhale to step forward and halfway lift. Exhale, let it go. Let's interlace our fingers behind the back, drawing the shoulder blades together, palm pressing into palm. Take a breath. Let everything go. Let's sigh it out to drop the hands down. And again, we'll peel up our spine one vertebrae at a time, meeting in Tadasana. Palms to the front. Press through the toes. Just take a minute to get a sense for where our energy is at right now. You might feel a sense of chi having moved through your body. You might feel a little deeper connection through your toes, through the heel of your foot. Maybe your heart feels a little more open. See if we can bring a little bit of flow into the body. Let's inhale and reach up. Exhale, turn the palms, sweep them down. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale, hands to the mat. Let's step back and lift the tailbone into a downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg comes up. Exhale, step that foot forward. Let's inhale to lift up into crescent lunge. And then we turn the back foot, open out to warrior two. Take a moment to check that your knee is stacked over the front ankle. Back foot can be slightly turned in. Can you drop any tension through your shoulders? Just allow it to relax down. Palms are moving away from each other. Chest is wide. Just check there's no tension in your neck and your jaw. Side. Let's inhale to flip the front hand and reach back. Exhale, extend the hands out, warrior two. Inhale, flip the hand and reach it back. Left arm comes behind the lumbar spine. And we exhale, extend the hands out. Let's straighten the front leg. We're going to reach forward with the right hand. Take a big breath in. Exhale to drop the front hand down. Come up into Trikonasana, the triangle pose. You might bring your attention back to the feet. Palm just, or the back of the palm just rests against the leg. Take a breath. Let's inhale to come back to warrior two. Windmill the hands down. Lift that front foot back and take it all the way up behind the body. Exhale, take it back down to the mat. Let's drop the knees and sweep the hands behind the body. Forehead comes down to the mat. Just take a few moments to just let everything sink down, relaxing down. And whenever you're ready, we're going to come back up into a tabletop, walk our hands out, lift the tailbone, heels pressing down towards the floor. Let's inhale to lift the left leg this time. And exhale, knee comes into the chest, step up forward. Pressing through the feet, let's lift up into a crescent lunge. And we exhale, open out, warrior two. Take a moment here just to check that alignment of the front knee over the ankle. Make sure you feel balanced and steady. You might be able to drop the shoulders. Let's take a breath out. Inhaling to flip the front wrist, draw it back. Right hand comes to the lumbar spine. Side out, extend, warrior two. Inhale to lift up, draw the hand over the head. Exhale, open out. Let's straighten the front leg. Left hand reaches forward. Feel steady, just drop that hand down, lift up the right arm. You might feel the back of your arm pressing into the leg. Keep your attention focused on the feet. Connection with the earth. Side up. Let's bend that front knee again, lift back up into warrior two. Windmill the hands all the way down to the mat. Step that front foot back and lift it high. And then take it back down to the mat. We're going to walk the feet all the way forward. Slowly meet at the front of the mat. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale to come up all the way. Exhale, hands to heart center. We're going to drop our tailbone now. Take the arms in front of the body. So we're in a Utkatasana, the chair pose. Feel all your weight moving back into the tailbone. Everyone looks different in this pose, so don't worry too much where your arms are, but just feel the weight moving back into the heels, back into the deep tailbone. Press through the feet. Let's inhale to draw our hands towards the heart. Take a breath. Exhale to drop the head down. Come into our forward fold again. We're going to heel toe our feet a little wider. Drop the tailbone all the way down into a squat. And let's bring our hands to heart center. Let's drop the hands down. Just get a feeling for the support of the earth. Spread the fingers wide. Bring your shoulders directly over the wrists. Take a breath. And then we're going to press through the hands to lift the tailbone up. Slowly drawing one vertebrae at a time until we come up to standing. Let's roll the shoulders. Roll the shoulders. Let's lift the hands back up again. Drop the tailbone down. Utkatasana. Pressing through the feet, we inhale to draw the hands together. Palm presses into palm, energy drawing inwards. Resting our thumbs on our sea of tranquility point, right in the middle of the chest. Let's see if we can take a little flight now. Maybe we can press through the ball of the feet, press through the toes, heels come up. And side down. Let's try that again. Press through the ball of the feet, take some flight, pressing through the ankle joints. And we side up. One more time. press through the floor. And this time we're going to bend our knees, slowly come down, drop the weight back again, all the way down until we're down in our squat again. Just move a little back on the mat. Let's spread our hands wide, fingers wide, and press through each individual finger. Find your index finger, press it into the ground. Find your ring finger, press it into the ground. Feel like your hands are shoulder width apart, wide base of support. You're gonna see how we go doing Vinyasa, our crow pose today. And if you don't get this today, you'll get it soon. It's not about jumping onto your elbows. It's about just shifting the weight and allowing your body, your bones to stack and support yourself. So we're going to just gently come forward, keeping our eyes looking directly down. If we look back, we'll topple over. Just take all the time you need, just gently shifting the weight forward. Maybe your body will allow your toes to come off the ground, maybe not. The mistake most people make with Vinyasa is trying to jump up or thinking that their arms are twigs and won't hold their body. But our bones are made to be stacked. And this is all about just finding that point where your elbow and your shoulder and your wrist joints all support each other. So take all the time you need, spread the fingers, press through the fingers, stack those joints, and just slowly allow your body to roll forward, keeping your eyes looking down, not back. Maybe your feet can come off the ground. See how you go. Balances. My favorite bit of advice with all balances, and it doesn't matter whether it's Vinyasa or any kind of balances, is right before, right at the point that you feel the most nervous about being able to hold your weight, just pause and take a breath. Sigh it out. So we're moving on the out breath. So often in life, we tend to hold our breath when we think something nerve-wracking is about to happen. And of course, that breath holding brings tension into our nervous system. Our nervous system is in that fight or flight mode. And whenever our body thinks something bad might happen, we bring in all the stress and tension into our body. So as you try your crow, picture yourself as that cat in the tall tree, relaxing all its muscles, relaxing its legs so it can jump such a long way down and then just walk away as if nothing happened. Humans, we can't jump that far, but we can learn to relax our muscles, take tension out of our body. So we place the hands down, we slowly roll forward, keeping our eyes forward. Maybe our weight comes off the ground, maybe not. All right, let's come all the way down onto our belly now. We're going to extend our elbows under the body, palms down, flat to the floor. Just allow your pelvic bone to relax down into the mat. Take a moment to just get your breath back. Body is heavy. We're going to extend our left arm out wide, drop our shoulder right down to the mat. Roll onto our side body, stacking the hips. And then let's bend that right knee and take the sole of the foot down to the ground. Just to kind of hold our leg there. If you like, you can just take that leg behind the body, but we want both hips to be stacked. Just feeling into the lung point on the inside of our shoulder blade. Take a breath. Rolling back onto the belly. Let's take our right arm out. Drop the shoulder down to the mat. Left hand comes under the shoulder. This time we'll roll onto the right side of the body. Stack the hips. Maybe you bend the left knee. Take that foot in front of the leg. Feel a strong sensation on the inside of the right shoulder joint. Feel the chest opening. Side out. Let's roll back onto the belly. We're going to walk our hands just in front of the body. Get a kind of claw hand happening, fingers pressing into the mat. Untuck the toes at the back, bring the knees and ankles together. Going to inhale to prepare. Exhale, slowly lift the shoulders and neck up. Shoulders drop back down. And then we exhale, head comes down to the mat. Bring the hands forward again. Inhale to lift the head, neck, and shoulders up. Press through the pelvic bone. And we exhale down. You might take your head to the opposite side. One more time, let's press through the floor. Inhale to lift up. Exhale, come down. Let's press hands under the shoulders, come up into a tabletop position. We're going to drop the sit bones down to the heels, but just walk the hands forward. Again, the shoulders dropping down to the mat. Just allow yourself to sink down, surrender to the support of the earth. And then we'll slowly walk the hands back in towards the body, press up. We're going to lift the tailbone, come into a downward facing dog. Draw the right knee right up to the right wrist. Foot comes under the body. So we're in a pigeon shape. Untuck the back toes. Maybe if you feel comfortable here, you can drop down to the elbows. You feel a strong sensation in the right hip joint. Check there's no tension in the upper body, in the jaw, in the neck. We hold so many frustrations in our hips. All the little impatiences and moodiness and frustrations. As we take our next breath, just breathe into that strong sensation, sense of just yielding and allowing our body to melt down to the support of the earth. Let's slowly drop that hip bone down to the mat. We're going to swing our back leg all the way forward. Bring it to the front of the mat. And then let's take our sole of our right foot into the thigh of the left leg. You might allow yourself to press through the sit bones, grow tall and long through the spine. Back of the neck is long, crown of the head is rising up. And then let's exhale to draw the head down towards the knee. Just allow gravity to do its work. Feel a strong sensation on the back of the leg. Just come down as far as is comfortable. Take a breath. We're going to slowly walk our hands back to grow tall again. Let's take our right leg, lift that knee. We're going to lift up the foot and bring the foot over the extended leg. Just brace it in place. Lift up through the left arm, grow tall. Right arm comes behind the body. And we're going to take that elbow outside the knee, twisting the spine. You might check in with the sit bones to make sure they're still heavy on the mat. Take one more breath together. Slowly untangling the arms and legs. We're going to roll over our knees into all fours. Press through the ground, very last downward facing dog of this practice. Tailbone lifts up, press through the heels, press through the calves. Let's bend the left knee, draw the left knee right into the wrist. Foot comes under the body. Untuck the back leg. And maybe just melt down, allowing yourself to come down onto the elbows if you're able to. All the sensation on the left hip bone this time. Just take a moment to scan through the jaw, the teeth. Feel the weight of the tongue resting on the roof of the mouth. You might get a sense for this side of the body feeling a little different to the other. Every day our body is different. Every day we sleep differently, we eat different foods. So you might get a sense for our balance purely through the awareness of our practice. Where do we need to give our attention? What can we learn about our body today? As you breathe out, you might sink a little deeper. Let's drop the left sit bone down to the mat. We're going to swing the right leg this time all the way forward. Meet in a seated position. Left foot comes into the right thigh. Feel like we're growing tall again. Spine is long. And then we exhale to bring the forehead down towards the knee. If you've got any tension in your lower back, you might like to come up straight again. And just allow the head to drop down with gravity. You don't want to be putting any pressure on our lumbar spine. As we breathe out, maybe we sink a little deeper. Slowly walk our hands back. We pick up the left leg, keeping the knee bent. We just lift that foot over the extended leg. Walk the left hand behind the body. We're going to reach up with our right arm. And then take the elbow outside the knee. Just allow ourselves to twist a little further as we exhale. One more breath. And let's untangle the arms and legs. We're going to come down all the way onto our back. Let's draw the knees right into the chest. Wrap the arms around. Maybe wobble from side to side. Just giving the spine a little bit of a massage. Let's bend our left knee and bring the foot across the right leg, threading the arms through. And just draw the leg in towards the body. You can take your arms behind the thigh, maybe the shin, whatever feels right to you. We always listen to our body and trust our body's intuition. Pain is just the messenger of our body telling us whatever habit or behavior we might be in might not be the right one. We can treat every thought, every emotion as a messenger. Maybe we take notice, maybe we don't. We're slowly going to drop our left foot down to the mat. Let's extend the arms wide. Just take the legs down to the side, slowly twisting through the spine, keeping our shoulders heavy. Make sure you haven't brought any tension into the jaw or the cheeks. You might like to turn your neck and look away from the side your knees are facing. As you sigh out, maybe you twist a little deeper. Slowly roll back onto the spine. Untangle the legs. We're going to bring the left foot across, the right foot across the left leg. Thread our arms through, maybe to the thigh, maybe to the shin. Again, you might find that you have a little more or less movement on this side of the body. If so, just notice. Our body is never symmetrical, whatever happens. But sometimes we also have behaviors where we favor one side over the other. Allow your shoulders to relax. All the sensation here on the outside of the hip. Whenever you're ready, we're just going to extend the arms out. Take the right foot down towards the mat. Drop the knees down, keeping the shoulders heavy. Maybe turning your neck away from the direction of the knees. Let's roll back onto our spine. Draw the knees back into the chest. Wrap the arms around. You might like to reach through between the legs and grab the heel or the bottom of the feet. Draw the knees in into a happy baby. If there's any final movements your body is calling out for, please do them now. Whenever you're ready, we're going to extend our legs as far away as we can from the head. Bring the arms down by the side of the body. Take a moment to locate the pelvic bone, the back of the shoulders, the back of the heels and calves. Just get a sense for all the places that the body connects with the earth. Allow yourself just to surrender, melt down, letting go of any tension, any busyness. Bring a little bit of movement into our fingers and our toes. I take the arms up overhead and take a yawn. And you're ready, just roll onto the side of the body.